guys, welcome back. This is Chris. Oh shit, Ron Ducasse, and today we got some exciting stuff to go over. Now, very first thing, I'm gonna kick it off. I'm giving back to the Halo community. Now, with the help of you guys, of course, and with you watching videos and with you participating just on the videos. I mean, I thank you guys so much for all your help, and really, I owe you guys so much for everything you've done for me and everything you've done for HaloFollower and everyone that's been on this channel and everyone that's that has grown or benefited from this channel, whether you're just a viewer, you know, viewers helping viewers helps me, and then I can help more viewers by making more videos and so on. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for everything, and of course thanks to my team here on HaloFollower and Jacob. Thank you guys so much for everything. And you know, we don't gotta wait till Thanksgiving or that time of the year holiday to say thanks. So I'm gonna say thank you guys, and I want you guys to post as many YouTube channels you know under 10,000 subscribers, right? And I want you to tell me why you think they deserve, or even if it's yourself, a $200 gift card to BH Photo Video. BH Photo Video is just the site with tons of stuff that would help, you know, any young Halo YouTubers get into the game. But let me know a Halo YouTuber under 10,000 subscribers, and let me know why you think they should get a $200 gift card. And by the let's see, by the end of the month, I guess May, I will send that code over as an e-gift card. And yeah, so of course I want to give back to you guys. I want to say thank you for your time and participating and stuff, and I want to get back to the Halo community. You know, there's always this sense of competition and this sense of, you know, oh, you know, who's going to be the first one to get out news. It doesn't matter who gets the news out first, as long as the viewer gets to see the stuff, you know. As long as people are informed and as long as people are reliable in their position, then of course post it, you know. And really, there's always been this competitive feeling, you know, with YouTube and like, oh, it's so stupid. It's so freaking stupid. So we all rely on each other, and everyone in the Halo community needs each other to grow. And without one person, we all become weaker. And with another person, we all become stronger. So yeah, more Halo YouTubers making more videos and even competing with HaloFollower, that is great news, and that is fantastic. And so yeah, we're gonna see how this works out. You guys post as many YouTubers that you think that would benefit from $200, maybe a new microphone, Elgato capture card, I don't know, new monitor, fix the broken one or something, you know. And so there's tons of different things. I mean, there's a million items on the site, so they can literally get anything. And yeah, let me know. And so we're gonna move into this video. We're gonna be talking about Halo 6, of course. There has been a lot of talk about Halo Online recently, and you know, I kind of already got my feeling for that, and as far as I know, there hasn't been any too massive updates about that. You know, I'm sure there's been some posts on Twitter and stuff, but from what I can see, there hasn't been any stuff that, you know, is worth mentioning, really. Just the same thing that Microsoft shut it down. Right now, as you hear my voice here in this video, they're probably discussing Halo Online and trying to figure out, you know, something to do with the El Dorito team, you know. So I'm going to leave it at that. You guys already know what's up, hopefully. We're going to start off with Uber Gaming here. He says, Master Chief has a moment with Cortana before he kills her, perhaps taking his helmet off too. Also, I think it should all end at Halo 6. I don't see them continuing on from there. The Covenant, the Flood, and the Foreigners. Halo 6, if the Flood does come back, might be a reenactment of the Foreigner Flood War, and it's going to be a huge climax. It just has to end. I don't see them continuing the story after the Foreigners. End of the Master Chief story with a satisfying end. If it goes up to Halo 9, then they're just dragging it out. It would be on life support then. So just end it on a high note. Make it something to remember and make it satisfying. But of course, after seeing the how stupid the reasons are for people hating Halo 5, it probably won't make anyone happy. Then they would have to make something up to somehow bring the Chief back from the grave just to make the immature fans happy. But hopefully it won't come down to that. So the first thing I'm thinking is that the reenactment of the Foreigner Flood War. Yeah, I mean, having the Foreigners back in Halo, showing them, in my sense, I think that they have already exposed the Foreigners. You know, most of the mystery in them, for me anyway, is gone. So, I mean, stop teasing it. Let us see everything now. Expose everything, especially with Cortana being in control of the mantle. Show us everything. Show us a living foreigner population like Bastion, or the little portal thing to Genesis or whatever. Show us what it looks like and how it works, and how it could fit into the Halo universe, and how awesome that might be, you know, with the characters like Agent Locke, Master Chief, and Dr. Halsey actually interacting with a lot of alive foreigners, and seeing the Flood, Cortana, the Created, the Mantle of Responsibility, everything in the galaxy just reaching a huge climax, you know, the big conclusion to everything. Now, the problem why they won't probably do that, I think, is because they want to keep making money. Of course, they can't kill off Master Chief. That's like killing off Mario. They're just not going to do it, right? It means Master Chief is $1 billion asset, you know, multi-billion-dollar asset, and they can't just kill off that character. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they might attempt doing some fake death, as I've discussed in the past. For example, we think he's dead, and then they bring him back, sort of like Cortana. Cortana, and the death of her was like, God, it really sucked, but like, come on, did we really think that Cortana's like the other major character in the Halo universe besides Master Chief? I mean, she's an icon. You can't kill off an icon, right? Or can you? I don't know. We'll find out. The Seeker of the Ancient Truths says, it is not confirmed yet that Sanghelios was hit, and the Arbiter may have sent his ships away to search for Infinity or John. It is also known that the Covenant ships used by the Arbiter contain no AI, so they may be safe for the time being. Arbiter may be playing Cortana to see what intel he can gain. There was a very good reason that Locke was nearly sent to kill him. It would have taken years longer for the Covenant to even find Reach, and he was famous for sneak attacks, like the one on Reach. Only Arbiter knows how he will handle this, but we will see. So thank you, the Seeker of Ancient Truth. I appreciate your comment there. So, yes, it isn't absolutely confirmed that Sanghelios was hit. I'm thinking it is, because it's obviously the elites are one of the most powerful species in the universe, so I don't, or in the galaxy anyway, so I don't think that Cortana would just not EMP them. I think she said Sangheli in her message, so she was talking to them. I don't know what to say. It's obviously like too obvious that she would send a guardian to Sanghelios. So I think it's there. They were using fire sticks, right? They were using torches, as they are also called, and no electricity was shown. That could be for different reasons, but I think it's because Sanghelios was hit. Now, with no AI being shown, it's such a cool thing. Is if you guys haven't heard, you know, with the big video that we made a while back, with basically it's confirmed that Cortana is under the influence of a logic plagueis, that the Covenant don't use AI. And that's because they were afraid of the logic plague happening. They only used very, very plain AI, you know, obviously systems and you know, sorts of to manage things, right? To manage the electronical systems in their ships, but nothing like Cortana, nothing like Isabel, or nothing like all that. So yeah, they are safe for the time being, he says, with the Arbiter. Yeah, assuming if they weren't hit by the EMP blast, right? With us just talking about the Arbiter and what happened to him during Halo 4, between Halo 3 and Halo 4, it piques my interest, because now, after talking about that, after discovering it with you guys and researching all that information, it makes me very curious. Will we see Sanghelios again? Will we go there again? Will we finally fly a Phantom? Will we finally mess around with some of the Covenant ships? You know, like, I forgot what it was called. It looks like a snail, one of those, the bottom feeders on the ocean. I forgot the name of it, but like, flying Covenant ships would be so cool. And I think it's something that we've wanted for so long that we've kind of forgotten that that's something that we used to want. You know, we get to fly the Banshee, but besides that, there isn't really any Covenant ships that we fly, because we've got so many UNSC vehicles. We got the Phantom as well, but I want to see more flying or drivable Covenant ships, right? I mean, that's kind of like the awesome part of being a Spartan, right? I think they're just kind of, you know, I guess they just can they can do those things. They can fly those ships. They can, they know the systems, right? So that's just one of the things that made me so excited as a Spartan in Halo 2 when I was a kid. Like there was, you could actually drive a ghost, right? It's just like, oh, it's kind of cool because they know the systems. So yes, we already talked about. I'm just going through my comments here. We already talked about Halo Genesis, and that is something that might be shown. Well, we already talked about that, so I'm gonna move on. Lucius says, do you think it would be beneficial for the Halo community if 343 and Telltale Games work together to create a Telltale game? It could give 343 the chance to draw in more of the gaming community, as Telltale Games are loved by many. If it is done right, it should be captured by the brilliance of the Halo universe. Ideally, for me, what makes Telltale Games great is how you start as a simple character with a simple goal, but soon you are dragged into stuff that is way bigger than they know, maybe some kind of ONI experiment, or perhaps a flood outbreak. We would really like to hear your thoughts. Thank you, Lucius, for that, if I'm not butchering your name. That is a really cool idea. So yeah, it would have to be something that kind of explores maybe a creepy side of Halo, maybe an Oni Telltale game where it follows a Marine that is, I don't know, experimented on, or witnesses the horrors, something that might even promote Halo 6. That would be kind of cool as like a side game that might be kind of trying to reach out to maybe younger kids. That sounded like it would make sense in my head, but I don't know if, horror is going to be the best thing for kids. Anyway, it would be maybe something to help, get adults back into the game, applying that creepy side and maybe exploring a flood outbreak, like he said. That would be really, really cool. So an Oni flood outbreak Marine game that, you get to pick the choices and explore stuff. Now, the problem with Telltale Games, though, and the problem with all this is that I think there are choices, right? That's the whole thing, is that you get to pick what you want. So, you get a few choices every time. And that interferes with the lore, right? So that's why I don't think that will actually happen. And if it ever does, it would be not like the other Telltale games. It would have to be something that's a little bit more on rails, something that relies a little bit more on the gameplay and stuff. And obviously there's wiggle room, as there is with everything, but we just have to see, with what happens there, if it ever does happen. Master Chief, loving the threes. Regarding what Chief has that no one else, makes me think of that opening scene of Halo 3. Cortana, they let me pick. Did I already tell you that? Choose whatever Spartan. Okay, so a natural leader, but you had something and didn't. Okay, luck, was I wrong? So Master Chief has luck, right? Maybe that is something that Cortana has a certain attachment to, as Cortana is a virtual replica of Dr. Halsey. There may be something that there is to Halsey that has been somewhat of a mother figure to John, even though it has been far from ideal. I've gotten that impression. Yeah. Anyway, those are my ideas regarding that question. So he's saying, is there something special with Master Chief, regarding luck? And does that have something to do with the Cortana and Dr. Halsey relationship to John? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not 100% certain that is what he's saying, but and I'm not also 100% certain if that actually does coordinate. But see, this, how it ties into Halo 6, right? Because that's what I'm trying to think, is how does it tie into Halo 6? Think about it. I mean, Master Chief just got basically blown off by Cortana. She tried to put him in a goddamn, a sphere thingamajigger, a didact ball, a krypton ball or whatever, and he was saved by Agent Locke, and then Cortana disappeared with the Guardians and went to go restore peace or whatever to the galaxy. And now he's returning to Dr. Halsey after all these years, and it's been a long time since they've seen each other, right? A very long time. And so I'm assuming, I don't know 100% of the lore, obviously, right? But I'm pretty sure, she hasn't seen him since, the Forward Unto Dawn, obviously, right? And she was very upset, that, and she's had all that drama with, Spartan Ops and being arrested and stuff, and how she was mad that she didn't see John on the Infinity, right? So, yeah, I find it very interesting. I can't wait for, God, they better have dialogue between Master Chief and Dr. Halsey, because the resemblance there is that Dr. Halsey, in essence, is Cortana and vice versa, right? So it's going to be interesting to see how Dr. Halsey, is sort of like the real Cortana, if you will, right? And she's Dr. Halsey is also the person that picked John, right? So really, I mean, who are John's parents? Who the hell knows, right? But as far as we're concerned here, his family is Blue Team, and Dr. Halsey is his mom. I mean, that's probably how John sees things, right? Or unconsciously sees things, right? So she raised him in a sense, and made him into a Spartan, you could say. So yeah, I just can't wait to see what their interaction is going to be like. What are they going to say? How are they going to say it? What will John say? What will happen when will Dr. Halsey hug John, and will he take his helmet? And just asking those questions kind of intrigues me like crazy. What's going to happen there, right? And if you guys have any ideas so far, let me know down in the comment section below. So Michael Lee, he says, my Halo 6 hopes is I have no problem with the story being longer. Not too long, but just long enough to get you on the mindset to hunker down and take the missions one at a time, then boom, end with a huge cliffhanger. I don't want to be able to finish the game in one night. As far as the story, it would be nice to tie back in with some of what happens in Halo 4, put some of the factors to rest, bring back the Flood, possibly revisit Reach. I say that as a possibility, as it could have been a Foreigner secret to stop the Flood or Cortana, or they could go back to Dr. Halsey's lab underground to try and recover some early version of Cortana, or back up to revive her life cycle to stop her from her deterioration. I'm going to stop right there, Michael. So, cool thing about this, guys, is something I have thought about making a video about it, but I mean, from what I understand is that there are no backups of Cortana, that there are no earlier versions. But what we could consider, and I don't actually know the logistics and the details on how Cortana was made or if it's even possible, but it would be very interesting to see them actually make a new Cortana. Obviously, this new Cortana would not have the same exact personality and maybe the same quirks. It's an imprint of Dr. Halsey, really. So maybe in some way, it'll feel like a Cortana, but it won't be the same one that we last saw in Halo 4, right? But that would be kind of interesting to see a new version of Cortana actually trying to take down the evil Cortana. And that would be, that's sci-fi right there, guys. AI versus AI, giant foreigner ships attacking bases and planets, and having AI trying to outthink and outsmart and destroy, because that's sort of what the Foreigners did, is that they created offensive bias to get rid of mendicant bias. And so it was a new AI with that was sort of like fine-tuned for destroying that other AI. So I don't know how they could do it. Maybe they could plug it into some Foreigner technology. I don't know if that would make them vulnerable to Cortana, but we'll see. In doing so, he says they could bring back, put the rest of the Is Noble 6 alive craze. So yeah, he's talking about Is Noble 6 alive? Okay. By either paying homage to him by showing his body with signs that he could have defended the lab from any remaining Covenant, or they could have been in cliffhanger for Halo 7, have the story be what it is, and then they have to say both Blue Team and aid Osiris, but because he has pushed himself so hard, as mentioned in Halo 5, it now catches up to him, and it can't push himself to get it all done. So I think I read that correctly. But anyway, real quick thought, Master Chief needs to save Locke in Halo 6. Why? Because he saved him. And also, Agent Locke smacked Master Chief's visor and cracked it, right? Which he's probably got to deal with for some time, unless he gets on the Infinity and finds a new helmet, right? So, at the very least, I think that for 343 to not only make up for like the characters that they defiled in Halo 5's storyline, but also like to kind of make things right with us fans, is that, come on, give the power back to Master Chief, because right now we're 1-0 where Master Chief owes Agent Locke something. Let's make it 2-0 or 0 or 1-2, I guess. So yeah, I want to see Master Chief save Agent Locke, even though he probably shouldn't. I want to see him have a little bit of empathy and for another Spartan. I think that would be kind of cool. I feel like we didn't get a whole lot of that in Halo 5 Guardians. So, yeah, I mean, at least with Master Chief regarding other Spartans. I know there was some, talk with the blue team and they seem like family and stuff, but Master Chief, I don't know. That is their relationship, I guess. But anyways, I'm just going to leave it there, guys. Let me know your thoughts about everything that we discussed today. I know that things have been a little bit, we didn't go over everything I wanted to, but yeah, let me know your thoughts. I know this was a very long Halo Club, but I just wanted to talk about Halo 6 real quick and kind of touch on some points that we haven't really touched upon, especially with, E3. If you haven't seen that video, by the way, I made a video recently that was talking about E3, about a 25-minute video discussing all my theories for Halo 6 and Halo PC and Halo Genesis and Halo Online and all that wonderful stuff. So, of course, guys, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. And just to wrap up the video, as I first discussed, tell me, it's not a competition. I just want to know, give me a YouTuber, a Halo YouTuber, has to be a Halo YouTuber, under 10,000 subscribers, $200, right, for a BH photo video giveaway. And by the end of the month, I'll announce the winner and I'll send the code over. And hopefully that will help their channel and ultimately help the Halo community. And if you guys really like that, and if it helps, I've already asked you guys actually on the community tab on HaloFollower like 3 times now for like the past 6 months. I was like, do you want, what was the last thing I said? Do you want a 40-inch TV, gift cards to the Xbox Marketplace, and then the very smallest one, I'm getting a phone call, is to fund a small Halo channel, and that is the lowest rated one. But I feel like that would be the best to give away, because I've been wanting to give back to the channel anyway. I don't want to just do a another giveaway that just involves not really contributing back to the Halo community ultimately, right? So anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts and feelings, and like this video up if you ended up enjoying, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.